MLB The Show 22, and welcome back to the zero overall franchise. In MLB The Show 22, I'm Ray Games, and welcome to episode 2. We are currently 0-7 as heading into game number 8 of the season, facing Tampa Bay Rays in game 2 of a 3-game series, as we have 2 new debuts that 2 people requested to be in the zero overall franchise, as we got to go up against Ryan Yarbrough, who's doesn't even have an ERA. He's got a .44 whip. So I guess he threw a no-hitter. I'm pretty sure he threw a no-hitter in his first game or something. No, he did not. He threw a complete game shutout. So that is awesome. As here we go, Joe Random 158. He's got a homer. Wait a minute. We got a homer? I guess and obviously I am going to be simulating games because I wouldn't be playing them because we're in game number 8. So that's going to be ball. Strike 1. I mean, strike 2. Jeez. But I hope you guys did enjoy the first episode. By the time I recorded this, I'm not sure how many. I might do like 1 to 2 episodes of this per week, as well as the 30 MLB team postseason that I'm currently doing with Sam, or S-Bot Games. Me and his or his and my bracket, I guess you could say. That's gonna be another foul ball, but I honestly do plan to do other type of gamings, as that's gonna be strike 3. Again, another strikeout for Ryan Yarbrough. As here is one of the 2 new debuts. Is Jacob Gabes, or known on PlayStation, you might know him as Wild Gabes. As Wild Gabes is going to hit a pop-up, and it will be caught by the second baseman in shallow right field. That is amazing, though. Obviously, we have our Joe Random with a 27 ERA. So that is not good at all. A 27 ERA with a 3 whip. I feel like most of these guys by the end of the year will retire. So we are 0-7 on the year. We might not even win games. But I did add some upgrading things in my mind. As we get a strikeout, that's gonna be our first strikeout of the game. But I did add some new upgrade system point things. So now, if we get through an inning, or if we get through more than 2 innings using our pitcher, that will be +1 to stamina, as well as if we get a double, that's also +1 power. If we get a triple, that's +2 power, as well as getting a home run would be +3 power as well. That's a strike 3 call. Okay. Well, that's 2 strikeouts. But now here comes Braden Johnson to the plate, batting 200 on the season with a 600 OPS. Obviously, all these guys are pretty much 0 overall, so there's no like BS coming around. Like, no, he's not. What's the word I'm looking for? He's not like an 85 or overall, something like that. He's not like that at all. So we're all 1 overalls in the same category system, as that's gonna be a ground ball to Wander Franco. Maybe we'll get there. No. As the next guy coming up, I'm sure you saw it on the scoreboard. Here is Mr. Sam, or S-Bot Games. You requested the name Grug. The G-R-U-U-G. That's literally his name in this franchise mode. But hey, you ask, we shall receive. As that's gonna be a base hit for Mr. S-Bot Games. That's gonna be his first hit. As I did kind of reduce it. I feel like 2 hits per game would be 2 hits in the game would kind of be strange. Well, not really strange, but it would just be too I guess hard to do, I guess you could say. So what I decided to do was bump it down to 1. So obviously Sam will get +1 to contact against, I think, righties, that because I know Ryan Yarborough's a righty, I'm pretty sure, or a lefty. I don't remember. As Joe Random, this ball's gonna get hit at, oh no, lefties. Okay, as Joe Random will get a base hit as well. So lefty, and that's his first major league hit. That is insane. Okay, that's interesting. I am shocked. So it's hard to find the positions because, you know, it's going to be interesting to figure out where they are because they're all listed center fielders in this franchise mode, and it'll be hard to find them, but I'm sure I can do it. That's just the pitch. That's going to be strike 3 called. Swing and strike 3. I think that's Yarborough's 3rd strikeout of the game. As here's Joe Random again, batting a 133 on the season, so not too bad. You know, not too bad. Could be better, but hey, you know, it's progress. So it's progress. We're gonna do it right. So here's the 0-2, the 1-0 pitch. As Joe Random's gonna hit a ground ball at out number 3. We do get 2 base hits right there, but sadly we do not do anything. For right there. So now here's Austin Meadows, surprisingly still on the Rays. Should be on the Tigers, but hey, I downloaded this roster. This roster was made a long time ago, so you know I can't really do anything about that. I can't like control who is on what roster and that, so I'm gonna have to like stick with what it is. So that is the first hit we've allowed. As Ji-Man Choi is coming up, that is a fly ball. 0-2 to Ji-Man Choi as another foul ball comes into play. So the 0-2, and that's strike 3 on the corner. Another strikeout. The 3rd strikeout for Joe Random in this game. Oh my God. That is gonna be +3. As Grug, Sam will make the catch at first. Like I was saying, that's gonna be +3 to his strikeout. A case per 9 right there. So that is awesome. And if we do win, it'll be so surprising, as this will be out number 3. That we don't allow another run. So let's actually simulate. Let's go to the top of the 5th, actually. See all the top of the 5th. And here we are, top of the 5th now. As we are losing 1-0. We're only losing 1-0 here against the Tampa Bay Rays, which is actually shocking to me. But how the upgrade system works is if they like simulate and that, if I simulate stuff, it does not count. As Joe Random's gonna get a base hit, that's gonna be another single. And by the way, like I was saying, it doesn't count if it's simulated. It has to count when we're playing the actual game. So like, let's say if I got a base, like let's say if someone got a home run, but it was simulated, then that would not count. It has to be direct toward the game actually playing. So I'm just letting you know there how it's gonna work. And also, I am gonna do 2 games per episode, so I think I might just rotate back and forth between 1 and 2 games per episode. So this episode I'm gonna do 2 games. Next episode I'll probably go back to the 1, as that's gonna be the end of the 5th right there. So we only get the 1 hit there, as obviously our pitcher's getting tired, which is sad, as that's going to be a ground ball, a double down the line in left field, as that's going to be a double for Mr. I think that's Randy Rosarena or Yandy Diaz, as a Rosarena, as he gets a left field. Joe Random got hurt. Are you kidding? Okay, well, let's put in Joe. We'll just put in another Joe Random, I guess. That was a Rosarena. Okay, that's Franco here. It will get the out. So we get the out at first. So that is amazing. 1 out. This is the most amount. This is the least amount of runs that we've allowed so far in the game, which is amazing to me. So here's the 1-1 or 0-1. That's going to be 1-1. So the 1-1 pitch. It's going to be a high fly ball to right out of the left field line and caught. Let's just go ahead and warm up the bullpen. I mean, we don't really know. We don't really have anybody, as this will be a foul ball. I don't really. So the starting pitcher, Joe Random, he pitched 2 innings, so that's, I guess, +2 to his stamina, I guess. So it is the 1-2, and that will be a foul ball. So again, the 1-2 to low, another foul ball. We're just allowing a bunch of balls. That sounded wrong. As this will be that's gonna be 2-0 throw. Okay, that's gonna be 2-0 now, Tampa Bay. So that's awesome. I mean, you know, I'll take that 2-0. You know, still doing that. I mean, what can you do? So the 0-2 or the 0-1, it's gonna be a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch to Meadows. How is that strike 3? But that's a strikeout right there. That is amazing how that was a strike. That was way up in the zone. What the heck? Anyways, top of the 6th now, still down 2-0 against the Tampa Bay Rays, as we still are looking for our first actual run. But we did when we simulated, we did score our first run the game before this. So that would be the first game of the series against Tampa Bay, as that will be out number 1 for the Orioles. And we might just sim to the top of the 9th after this, because we know we're going to lose. So what's the point of even trying? So here's the pitch. That's going to be strike 1. I mean, we pretty much are going to lose every single game of the season. Well, not really I shouldn't say every single game of the season. We have a chance of winning, but we have a chance of winning games I like the later half of the season, but as of right now, no. And that's going to be out number 2 for the Orioles there. And now here comes Joe Random again, who is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts in the game. So this is not good, as that's going to be another foul ball. So that's going to be 0-1. So here's the pitch. Joe Random, this is going to drop, I think, and it will! A base hit for Joe Random. Another base hit. That's like 4 base hits this game. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's 4 base hits this game. As now here's Jacob Gomes, or Jacob Games, aka Wild, as that will be a ground out 2. Shortstop to Wander Franco. Let's head to the top of the 9th to see what happens. Well, we were in the top of the 9th. We were down 2-0. And now we're down 10-0. As we're in the top of the 9th in our first game. Which is crazy to me how that is. But anyways, we're pretty much going to lose, as this ball is actually going to be hit. That's the farthest ball the ball we've hit in the 0 overall franchise. I'm actually proud of this Orioles team, as here comes Wild, who's 0 for 3, but 1 for 6 in the series, which is crazy. As Wild has yet to find his groove, 0 for 4 in the game, but now here I come up to bat, 0 for 3 in the game. Still looking for my first hit. Still looking for the first hit of the ball game here, and that's gonna be the base hit. 1 for 4 on the day. Still alive here in the top of the 9th, as we get a base hit up the middle. That's just awesome. And now here's Mr. Sam, aka S-Bot, who's 1 for 3 on the day. Can he make it 2 for 4? And he can make it 2 for 4. Oh my god, 2 for 4 on the day for Mr. S-Bot Games. That is awesome. So maybe we could score a run here. Joe Random 2 for 3. And this is going to be a base hit, and it will be the game. 10-0 in game number 1. So now we are on to game number 2. I'll just see you all when we head into game number 2. Probably sim maybe a couple more games. I simmed like 6 games, I think. So we'll probably sim anywhere between 6 to 9 games per episode of that. So I'll just see you all in game number 2. And here is game number 2 here in Oakland at the Oakland Coliseum. 0-17, so I simulated 9 games as the Athletics are 9-10, hoping to get some power in here. Still looking for the first win of the season, as there is Joe Random right there. As here's Adam Aller on the mound. Apparently, Wild and Sam are batting 8th and 9th in the lineup, which is crazy to me. I didn't expect them to be batting super low in the lineup. I'm shocked that they are. They're still in the lineup though, which is awesome, by the way, but that is crazy that they are. Anyways, here's another Joe Random batting 230 here on the season so far, and will be ball number 1. Now, obviously, as the time goes on, we'll get more stats than that. I'm still thinking of ways to upgrade other stats, but for now, this is what I've got, as that's going to be out number 2. And here comes Braden Johnson batting 250 on the season, he's batting 250, surprisingly batting 250 on the season. That is a shocker to me, that batting 250 is amazing. I think that's the highest that I've done, or the highest batting average on this team, and that's going to be a pop-up to the shortstop for the 3rd out. As here comes Christian Pache, as we have another Joe Random on the mound here, as that is not good. 0-17 on the season. We might as well be 0-162, and Pache is going to get a base hit down the left field line for a single. And again, like I said, all you have to do to be a part of this series is comment below what position you want to be. Like, you can be a starter, a reliever, a closer, but first, catcher and third are taken, but you could be any position you want to be, as that's going to be a base hit, as on a 1-2 pitch will be a single for the Oakland A's batter. I can't tell who that was. I don't know who that was. As here's Tony Kemp, as this is going to be a pop-up to Sam in foul territory for the first out of the inning, which is awesome. But yeah, you can be any position you want besides third, first, and catcher. So just a little heads up there, you cannot choose any of those positions, but any other position is open. Or if you want to be that position, you'd probably have to be a bench bat or a second inning guy or a backup for that player. Just so you know, that is why. If you want to choose, I guess all positions are open, I guess you could say, but if you choose another position that someone else has that position, you'd be a backup. As Seth Brown is 1-0 Oakland, as here's going to be a pop-up to foul territory. 0-1 count. So Orioles down 1-0 here, as this is going to be a pop-up to center field. Joe Random will make the catch out in center, as that is out number 2. But you know, we got 3 people on the team to recognize, which is amazing. If you haven't checked out the 0 overall rebuild, where I rebuilt literally a 0 overall team, then you should go ahead and check that out, because I honestly believe that was a hell of a run, and we get the third out. So we only allow one as Seth Brown gets the A's on the board. As here comes Joe Random up to bat again, batting 120 on the season. So let's see if we can get his average up, and I don't think we will. That's going to be a pop-up to right field, not right, left field for the first out of the top of the second inning, which is not good. It is not good. So now here's another Joe Random who is batting 172, but he does have an RBI on the season, which is absolutely amazing. As Joe Random hits this one high, he's going to hit this one deep, and that's going to be caught by this left fielder. Oh my gosh, how the heck did that happen? That is crazy. As now here comes another Joe Random, batting 115 on the season. So that is awesome, and that's going to be a pop-up for Mr. Joe Random. I'll probably see you all in the top of the fourth. So let's go to the top of the fourth. And the Orioles are down 3-0 now here in the top of the fourth inning. As off a 2-run homer, someone hit. So, you know, not too bad, not too... I mean, it's certainly not good, but still. We prefer to get a couple runs in. I mean, we did get some runs in for the game, so that's not too bad. As this is going to be a base... it's going to be an out. A nice little liner there. So second base. As here comes another Joe Random. 0 for 1 on the day right now. Adam Aller actually doing pretty friggin' great. As that's going to be another grounder to second base for out number 2. Everyone's just grounding out to second base, which is insane. But now here comes Brandon Johnson, who's 0 for 1, batting 231 on the season. So that is amazing. So 231, as it's going to be out, strike 1. And he's 1 for 3 in his last 9 games. I'm guessing he got injured or just hasn't got a ton of playing time. But, you know, who knows? He probably didn't get a ton of playing time. I don't know. But here comes the 0-2 pitch. As this will be a grounder to shortstop. So, nothing there. I don't really have anything for speed-wise. But I don't know. Anyways, here we are. Top of the fourth, not top, bottom of the fourth. The same Joe Random still in the game, which is surprising, because I've only seen him pitch, I think, 1 inning or something like that. But if a pitcher, if we use the starting pitcher, it's however many innings we use with him. So it would be 1 inning right now, but if we get through this, it'll be 2 innings. It's not going to be accumulated like the others. As that's going to be a high fly ball, and that will be another, that might be another run. Yes, it will. It will be another run. 4-0 Oakland now, here on the bottom of the fourth, which is sad. So, no outs, as this will be another knock, as that he's coming home. Grug there, Sam there, as that is 5-0 Oakland. Oh my lord. So now here's the 0-1 and another one down the line. That will be runners on the corners now, with nobody out. I'm sure everybody that faces the Orioles is going to be happy, as Joe Random will make the catch for the first out. So we get the first out, which is pretty good, I must say. But we are down 6-0 off a sac fly, which is not what I want to see at all. As that's going to be Tony Kemp with a solid base knock down the right field line for a single. So again, runners on the corners. This time, only 1 out. only one out, and Seth Brown comes to the plate. As now we're not getting the love that the 0 overall Orioles are. As now that's going to be 1-1. So here comes the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. 2-2. So the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 again. So the 2-2 again. Another foul ball. So again the 2-2. As that will be strike 3. And look at this. He's going to advance to second. Tony Kemp will advance to second. So full count pitch. It's going to be a foul ball down the left field line. A foul ball, that is. Full count pitch again. This will be a pop-up to Grug is there. That's a first. Well, 2 outs, I guess. But now here comes Sean Murphy. So here's Sean Murphy. As this will be a grounder. This might score 2. Joe Random. As that's going to be safe. 8-0. Here in the bottom of the 4th. That is not good for Mr. Joe Random. Now here's Billy McKinney. Now at the dish. So again, 0-2. As now here's the 0-2 pitch. It's going to be a foul ball. Let's see if we can get a strikeout here. So again, the 0-2. Foul ball. As here comes the 0-2 pitch once more. And that's going to be a high fly ball and gone. A home run on an 0-2 pitch. As that's going to bounce back into the ballpark. 10-0 Oakland. Oh my goodness gracious. The reaction time was horrible there. Because if we didn't do anything, that would have been decent. And out number 3, but we get him at second there. So we'll head to the top of the 6th. Well, now we're down 16-0 here in the top of the 6th as Billy McKinney, during simulation, hit a grand slam. A grand friggin' slam. What? That sucks. But anyways, Jake Wild flies out to right field, and now here's Sam 0 for 1 on the day, as Sam will hit another fly ball to left field. Out number 2. Quick 2 outs. Might as well just call this one. As after this, we might just head to the 9th, because we're going to lose no matter what here. The 0-2, as that's going to be a pop-up for Mr. Joe Random. And, oh no. I thought we were going to head to the bottom of the 6th after that, but doesn't look like it. So now the 0-2, the 0-1, that's now 0-2. I don't know why I thought that, but now that's the 0-2. So here comes the 0-2 pitch by Adam Aller to Joe Random. The pitch coming underway. And that's going to be a base hit. Maybe. Yeah, that's going to be a base hit for Joe Random. As that is a base hit. That's going to be +1 contact versus righties right there. So finally someone getting a hit off Adam Aller. As now Joe Random will pop this one up to left, shallow left, and that will be out number 3. Let's just send to the top of the 9th. Top of the 9th we go. Hey, we score a run. 21-1, which is amazing. 21-1. I mean, Sam got an RBI single, and that's going to be a base hit for Braden Johnson. That's going to be a single down the left field line over the shortstop's head, as AJ Puck will come into bat. Come into pitch, trying to close out the game here. So that is amazing. I think that's like 4 hits, I think, for the Orioles, and we score a run too. Because Sam, or Grug, as he's like to call it in this case, actually scored an RBI single. So that is amazing. as that's going to be a pop-up. That's going to be out number 1. I highly doubt we'll make a comeback here. We need to score 20. We need to score 20 runs, which that's not going to happen with a 0 overall team. But we hit a double. As Joe Random hit a double? That is insane. As that will be... Oh! Out! Oh, that's a base hit, I think. Is it? Yes, it is. A base hit for Joe Random. I think Joe Random's 2 for 4. That's amazing. That's 2 base hits now. Runners on first and second. 1 out. So if we can get a ball into the gap, that would be amazing. So now here's the pitch. That's going to be a base hit for Joe Random. Oh my goodness. Bases loaded. 1 out here, top of the 9th. The Orioles claim that nothing can stop us. That's what the Orioles can say. Nothing can stop us, maybe except for that, as that's going to be... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's going to score. A sac fly on Joe Random. Oh my god. 2-1 at E7. What the crap? As now here's Wild coming up to the dish. Could get +1 to clutch here if he gets an RBI, and +1 to contact too if he gets a base hit here. So now here's the pitch. That's gonna be foul ball. 0-2, a high sinker. Don't know what he's doing swinging at that. I don't know what I'm doing swinging at that. I'm the one controlling the team. And there's gonna be a pop-up. Gosh, that's gonna be the game. Oh, and that is the game. We scored 2 runs. 21-2 is the final. As that is it for both games. Thank you everyone for joining in on episode 2 of the 0 overall franchise. I'll have the things updated, and we got 7 hits that game. So we'll see you all in episode 3 for the 1 game in the next episode. Have a great day, everyone, and we'll see you all in episode number 3.